And I run it. And I run it. And I run it. And I run it. Yes, I run it.
Easy to like network and be an artist in LA?
That's a good question. It would be, but reverting back to what I said earlier, if motherfuckers only want to deal with you on the basis of what can you do for me, not let's help each other.
So you think it's kind of like about like clout and shit, like?
Not just clout, but I'll say that. I'll say money. I'll say attention. All would that fall under clout? Yeah, basically, bro. It's so many words. Clout, money.
I've had people try to ask me for like 15 bands for interviews and shit, bro.
Like bro, it's
ridiculous, bro. Like,
no bullshit, bro.
Like, I'm a little ass channel, bro. Like,
bro, I get it. If you gonna do that, again, it gotta make sense. It gotta be one hand wash the other. I understand that, but if you a nobody, to me, myself, I'm gonna speak this on myself. Like right now at this point, I know industry wise, I'm a nobody. I'm not selling out shows. I'm not doing shows. I ain't with platinum. I ain't with gold. I ain't with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in demand, so to speak. I'm not in demand. So of course I can't go to, let's say, $1 million worth of game or somebody and say, hey man, put me on your platform. It don't make no sense. Yeah. But not to speak down on your platform, but if I'm an artist that's up and coming, you a podcaster that's up and coming, it would make sense for us to
work together. Come
on, my nigga. Yeah. Simple, common sense to me, but to the average motherfucker, they gonna already wanna, hey, I'm a nobody, I need to be on $1 million worth of game. I'm a nobody, I need to be on Joe Rogan. I'm a nobody, I need to be on this. Bro, you a nobody. It don't make no sense. When you see Kevin Hart and them go on Joe Rogan or $1 million worth of game or any other podcast out there, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, All the Smoke, when you go on those, you don't see me and you on there at this stage. You see the A-listers. You see people who are established already. The people that are in demand. The people who selling out shows, selling out arenas, who have true fan bases. Because it's one hand wash the other. If you're not on that level, there's no need for you to be asking for money from people, bro. You are a nobody. How you gonna ask me for $15,000? How they gonna ask you for $15,000? Nigga ain't never touched $15,000. I'm just about positive. You ain't gotta say who it was. I'm just about positive. The person that told you that has nothing. Yeah. No fan base, no resume, no track record of being a in demand or a hot artist or whatever it was they was. It don't make no sense, bro. If neither one of us have nothing, and that go back to what I was saying earlier about the artists, dealing with each other. If we both have X amount of fans apiece, maybe your monthly listeners are 1,000, maybe my monthly listeners are 2,000 on Spotify, whatever the case is, it makes sense for us to fuck with each other, because now you got access to 2,000 possible monthly listeners. I got access to your 1,000 monthly listeners. It's one hand washing the other. It's mutual. It's mutual interest. If you got a podcast and let's say you doing it through your YouTube, if you got, let's say, 500 subscribers, I got 300 subscribers, it makes sense for us to fuck with each other. Yeah. If you got 10,000 and I only got 300, that's one thing. Alright, it might not be. You might want to fuck with niggas who got 5,000 and up. Understandable. Yeah. But nigga, I'm not finna ask you at having one fucking subscriber, no monthly listeners, 10 followers on Instagram and say, oh no, I need 15 racks. Bro, you ain't even made 15 racks off of you. How the fuck you want to make 15 racks off of me? It don't make no sense, bro. It's not one hand wash the other. And that right there, that variable and component is what niggas don't understand. This is business, bro. Or let me say, they don't understand the business. You can't just ask a person for something. Just imagine this. Imagine going to your job, being an entry-level worker. Let's say you work at fucking McDonald's. You can't tell the nigga that works at the register and drop fries. He can't ask, hey man, I need a $30,000 check right now. Yeah. What did you do that's worth $30,000? Drop some fries? Nigga, we got another nigga come in right now and drop some fries. And be at the register. We pull a bum off the street that's gonna do that. Why you need $30,000? You not the district manager, motherfucker. You not what you call that? The nigga who goes around and judge the food and all that. A critic. You not nothing. You not doing nothing that's $30,000 check valuable, bro. You can't ask for that. What you can do is ask for this $15 minimum wage that we give you. You can't even ask for a raise on that, bro. You ain't did nothing to deserve the raise. You ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
You ain't did nothing, bro. So that's where, like I said, man, niggas don't understand the business and how business works. If you got a mutual interest, yeah, you can ask, or if you got a mutual interest, or let me say, if you have a platform that's, you know, got good amount of numbers, yeah, you can ask for, oh, well, I need this, and that for my time. Understand, bro? You getting $30,000 a show, you want, you know, you need to be compensated to come to my platform. Understandable.
Yeah.
But motherfucker, you have nothing, and I have, you got minimum, I got minimum. We both own the come up. Why would I ask you for something?
Yeah.
It's mutual. So, bro, I forget your question. I hate to go on that rant, bro. But I know I kind of answered it.
I feel you. Like,
bro, people just, man, that's what I be having to deal with collabing and all that shit,
like,
bro. Motherfuckers be thinking, I be seeing niggas say, as artists, I'm charging $50 a feature.
because people don't understand the benefit of like networking and shit. Like,
Motherfuckers idiots. But they say they want to network. Bro, what I know is artists that's, especially West Coast artists that's on the come up now, or not even come up, that's established now. Let's say you take your YGs and all that, right? They had the Push His Ink movement early in his career. Do you know all of them fucked with each other? They wasn't just, imagine YG asking another nigga, hey, I need 10,000 that's on his level for a feature. He ain't YG yet though.
Yeah.
That nigga blow up, he gonna look at YG like he's stupid. No, I'm not fucking with you, bro. Because you asked me for 10,000 at a point when we was in the same crew.
Yeah.
Not saying niggas is in the same crew or nothing, but my point is, you're not gonna ask somebody for compensation or money when y'all on the same fucking level. It don't make no sense.
Yeah.
It makes no sense whatsoever. I don't understand that, bro. Like you said, niggas don't understand the principle of networking. Niggas don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. These niggas is crazy out here, bro. Honestly, these niggas is crazy.
So, do you have a favorite song that you made?
I do. I think my favorite song thus far, it's a song, one of them not released yet. It's called Hard Body. I'm going to be putting this out August. In August is one of the EPs I'm putting out. Thus far, that one, actually it's 3, my bad. Hard Body is one, Crime Pays is another one. That's on that same, it's going to be on that same EP, which is produced by, the whole EP is produced by DJ on the track. And then I have a song that I put out on my first, I would call it my first album, that I named Nightmares from the Bottom. It's the 4th song on there, Questions. That's probably, before I recorded those 2 songs, was the Crime Pays and Hard Body, which I recorded those this year. Questions is my 3rd favorite song that I have in my catalog. But that's the only one that's out.
Yeah.
Right now, but I don't know when you're going to release this, but that's the only one that's out right now, Questions, on my album Nightmares from the Bottom.
So what kind of like drives you to want to keep doing music? Like,
proving to myself that I could do it, bro. Proving to myself that I could be a successful artist. And proving to myself that I am what I say I am. You know what I'm saying? That's my driving force. Like I said earlier, I know I had the makeup and the attributes to do it with sports. I just didn't have the size to do it. I know I could have been, if not a NFL or NBA player, I could have been a college player. I could have been some kind of star. You know what I'm saying? I could have did that had I had the size. When it comes to music, it's really not, especially in today's time, it's not really your talent. I know my talent is up there. I know my work ethic is up there. It's really, you know, of course some other driving factors and forces, but really it's about your work ethic. That's all that relies on in music. Because you hear a lot of niggas that suck nowadays. A lot of females and males, rappers, or artists, period. I don't care. R&B, rap, rock, whatever it is. You see a lot of motherfuckers that shit, fuck music. Influencers who, you know, you look at as a, man, this nigga's a complete idiot. Or this person suck. This person not this person not that. You can see this motherfucker's retarded. You know, I don't know if I can be retarded, but you know. You see, like, man, this person don't have it. But what they had was a work ethic. So, in today's time, I want to prove to myself, man, I work hard enough to, you know, get myself there. I work hard enough. I'm great enough. My talent is great enough. My work ethic is great enough. My abilities are great enough to get there. And there's no restrictions on, oh, well, you need the size to do it. Oh, you need the boom to do it. And it's not even like back in the day where you need to know certain motherfuckers. You got to go through this label to get there. You got to hand your CD out. You got to have so many variables. Now you don't even need that.
It's just mostly about like consistency.
It's really being consistent, bro. Real life, being consistent. Yeah. And I want to prove to myself, man, I can do this. I can make not just a living, not just to make it about, you know, monetary, but I can do this. I know that I was supposed to be good at or great at something. I know that I am great at something. I know my message needs to be heard by the world. I know I have a message to deliver to the world. And that's really what, you know, the thing that drives me, you know.
What's kind of your overall goal with music?
You know, of course, like I just said, proving it to myself that I am great, that I am what I say I am. For one. For two, of course, money. You know, you want to do what you love to do and support yourself and your family off of it. And third, bro, again, giving a message that's not just, that's coming from somebody that's genuine, bro. Again, I see too much of disingenuous people that's saying stuff and putting narratives out there for the likes of money, or, you know, just because it's the, I'm gonna say this to be controversial so I get attention. And there's not enough genuine narratives out there that's coming from a place of, hey, bro, I've been here, I've done that, this shit don't work, this right here is not working, this over here is working. You can do it if you apply this, and that. And that's coming from somebody who was part of this right here. And even if you don't come from this right here, the principles still apply. Whether you a fucking accountant, a doctor, a lawyer, again, a nigga that work at McDonald's, whatever, bro, if you chasing a dream, I'm a person who came from, you know, whatever it is I've been through in my life and chased my dream, and I've rose to the occasion. You know, I've prevailed. You can too if you apply these same principles I have. Yeah, like I said, you don't necessarily got to come out the streets. You could be pursuing anything. As long as you apply these principles and variables right here, you can do it. You know, it's possible. And it's that, and another thing that I feel like should be said. It's not enough people speaking for, again, genuine people speaking for my people. There's not enough genuine people speaking for my people. Everybody want to make $1 and sell again, a false narrative, bro. Narratives that's not really conducive to us. Man, we need more, again, Jim Brown's, rest in peace, Muhammad Ali's. We need people like that who going to Nipsey Hussles in my field. We needed people like that, bro. We need people like that. Because if you don't have them kind of people, you get a lot of goofy shit going on. You get a lot of, again, disingenuous shit. You get a lot of motherfuckers telling you and selling you whatever just for they dime, you know, to line their pockets. And I feel personally you got a lot of other races and nationalities out there in the spotlight who don't feed they people that bullshit, but they feed it to our people. On top of it, you got our people that's in there feeding our own people that bullshit. Yeah. You know, so I just think we need more genuine people, bro, more authentic people that's in there, that's in that world. I don't too much care to be famous, but I do care about having a voice and reaching people and telling people, bro, what they talking about is complete bullshit. You don't gotta follow it. You don't have to be this. You know, I don't want my daughter following the likes of, you know, some of the girls that's out there doing the things that they doing. You don't have to make money or compromise yourself, compromise your principles, your morals to make money. You could do it like this. Stand up, be an honorable person, be a respectful person. You know, you can make a living off of being whole, being a wholesome person, being a good person, being a person of good character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know they say it pays to be a real nigga.
It do, bro. It really do. You don't need to do the compromising shit, the goofy shit, in order to make money. But they selling you on that nowadays. You don't have enough motherfuckers that's on the opposite side of that. You don't have enough motherfuckers preaching that or putting that out there to the world. I said you have your twos and fews. You had your nip, you know, who was making his way into the industry before he got there. You know, they took him out. But he was a nigga that was genuine. Not only genuine in the sense of his message, but he really came from a lifestyle that most niggas lie about being from. You know what I'm saying? I said you got your niggas like G Perico who's doing it right now, who speaks in good faith. You know what I mean? He speaks in good faith, and he's a person that's from the lifestyle. But again, he's not just talking about it from being from the lifestyle, man. He preaching if you want something, just apply yourself. And you could be a real nigga doing it. I'm not out here doing the goofy shit. I'm not out here compromising myself. I'm not out here doing shit for the likes and attention and this and that. No, I'm doing it being me, a stand-up nigga, you know? And that's what matters, bro. And that's what we need nowadays, man. We really don't have enough of that.
Do you fuck with like Mozzie in like Northern California?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I fuck with Mozzie. I like the nigga Shooter Gang Coney. I liked his last album. Get the name of it, but his last album is hard to me. I like Shooter Gang Coney. I fuck with Mozzie. Trying to think, there's another rapper up there that I mess with from the Bay. I think his name Kato. That made that Go Off song.
Oh yeah.
I like his music, and I like I think he independent. I'm not sure his name is Black or All Black or something like. I'm not Black. All Black. Yeah. I like him too. It's a few artists, you know.
Was there ever a time you felt like music wasn't for you, or like giving up on music?
Every day, bro. Just because what we was just talking about, just that lack of authenticity. Like I said, bro, I don't care to be famous. I don't care to be in faces of people who I really don't want to be in the faces of. I don't care to be around people who only want to use you because of you in a certain light or at a certain level. I don't want to be around that, bro. So every day I battle with myself on some, man. Because I see people making music, and I ain't no hating ass nigga. I'm not a hater. If you made it, you made it. But I'm a man of character. I'm a man of principle. Excuse me. If I see you do something that's compromising good, you know, character and compromising principle, I just can't mess with it. You see so much of that going on, and you see those people who are willing to do that or who are doing that make it. Or I don't want to say make it, but you know, who be in some light successful and get attention and, you know, all that kind of shit. And a person like me, I be feeling like, bro, if that's what I gotta do to be in this world, then it ain't for me, bro. Like I said, my love for making music, the love and wanting to prove to myself what I can do, what I, you know, again, proving to myself that I am what I say I am, what I know I am. That's what keep me, you know, eliminating that thought on my mind of, man, let me just leave this shit alone. I can't stop it. But yeah, I do be wanting to just say, man, fuck this weird ass shit, bro. I'm cool on this. Just off the fact of what I see niggas doing that do make it. And that's where I got to bring myself back down to earth and say, well, the industry done created the illusion that you need to, the only way to be successful is to go that route. But in reality, you don't need to.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned in music?
That right there, you don't need to go through traditional channels and what's so-called the standard to be successful in today's time. This ain't the era of the 80s and 90s where like LL Cool J had to go through Def Jam to be a successful artist. Snoop had to go through Death Row and Master P and them to be a successful artist. Biggie, Pac, you had to go through a major label to be a successful artist. Today with the internet, it's really the ball is in your court. You know what I mean? It's on you to make yourself an asset. You know, it's on you to be a successful artist. You can do that through the internet, through YouTube, through Spotify, through Apple Music, and TikTok. It's really on you to be consistent enough to get yourself to a point where you build you a fan base. You can do that. So that was my biggest lesson, and the realization of that. You know, that was my biggest lesson. And of course, you know, you can't trust everybody. You can't trust everybody. Everybody don't have good intentions. You know.
Oh man, I remember one time, like, so when I first started, I was like down like to pay for interviews, but I like got did dirty as fuck, bro. I paid like $1,500 for an interview, and that nigga like bullshit the interview, never reposted it, never did like nothing.
See what I'm saying? That's bullshit,
and
bro.
like, so like now, like I'll never pay like.
It ain't no need to.
Yeah, like.
It ain't no need to.
I'm gonna fuck with who wants to fuck with me, bro. Like, you know,
it's
like,
that, and the only reason I would say pay for an interview. Let's say it made sense. It didn't even make sense for you to do that.
Yeah.
Let's say it makes sense for you to do it. That's the only time that is reasonable. What I mean by make sense, let's say you get yourself to a point where you had 1 million subscribers, which I'm sure you'll get there. You had 1 million subscribers, and you want to get, who's a big name right now that's on everybody's platform?
Roddy Rich.
Let's say Roddy Rich